I am Mr. Gant. Project Management. Chapter 13. Resources and Costs. Learning Objective. Students will learn how to add and assign resources and costs in task. Tilos has 3 different resource types. 1. Permanent resources or resources that can be used on further tasks after they have finished the work on others. As soon as a resource is no longer needed for a task, it is available for another task. These are mainly workers or equipment. 2. Consumable resources are mainly materials used in the project. 3. Component resources are permanent resources, to that other permanent and or consumable resources are assigned, for example a grader and an operator. The cost of the resources is assigned to accounts. Direct assignments to the accounts may be done too. Assigning resources. Assigning resources to topsoil stripping. Select Task 1, Topsoil Stripping. Under Object Properties pane, select Allocations tab, Planned. Click on the Add Plus icon. Select Resources appear. Check in at column, Assistant, Operator and Caterpillar. Press OK. Under Object Properties pane, under Allocations, Planned, under Operation Model, select Allocation, Number, All Assigned Resources. Set Operation Value equals 1 to all assigned resources. Under Calculation tab, check Summary of Cost on the right side. Tilos now calculates effort and the costs. In the tab Calculation you may see a summary of the costs. Select Task 4, Topsoil Stripping. 2. Here we want to assign the same resources. Select Task 4, Topsoil Stripping. Mouse right-click. Select Copy Attributes from another task. Copy Task Attributes opens. Under Source Task, expand Main, Default. Select Topsoil Stripping. Check Resource Assignment. Press OK. Assigning resources to soil removal. Select Task 2, Soil Removal. Mouse right-click. Select Resource in Work Editor. Resource in Work Editor opens. Under Task Data Group, under Set Work Rate by Field, select Resource Work Rate Calculation. Press Add Plus Resources. Under Add check Excavator Plus, Truck Plus. Then, press OK. Under Operation Model column, set Excavator Resource Work Rate, Drives Task Work Rate. Set Operation Value equals 240 cubic meter per hour. Set Truck Plus Resource Work Rate. Set Operation Value equals 40 cubic meter per hour. Now, the system calculates that 6 trucks are needed. Whenever you change the data of the excavator, the task and the truck allocation will get updated. Tilos also calculates the assignment of the operators, as they are part resource. Soil Installation. Select Task 3, Soil Installation. Under Object Properties pane, select Allocations, Planned, tab. Click Add Plus Resources. Under Select Resources, add a check to the following resources: Caterpillar Plus, Steel Rollers and Operator. Then, press OK. Under Allocation put all 1. Culvert. Select Task 5, Culvert. Under Object Properties tab. Under Allocations Plan tab. Click on Allocate Cost button. Under Selected, check Others. Then, press OK. Under Operation Model, select Fixed Cost. Under Operation Value column, put 40,000. Trench Opening. Select Task 6, Trench Opening. Under Allocations tab, Planned. Resources already allocated as they are part of the task group. This applies to tasks 7 to 9. Assigning income as fixed cost. Multi-cost assignment. Select all the tasks. Mouse right-click. Select F10 Global Change. Check Replace Resource Data. Select Add Direct Cost Tool $. Set the defaults. Set Operation Model column equals cost per task quantity. Set Cost Flow column equals income. Press Assign to assign the data to all selected tasks. Single cost assignment. You can also go to each task and change the assignment. On each task, go to Allocations Planned. Allocate Income row. Operation Value column. Task 1, Topsoil Stripping equals 1.3. Task 2, Topsoil Stripping equals 1.3. Task 3, Soil Removal equals 3.5. Task 4, Soil Installation equals 0.6. Under Task 5, Culvert equals 45,000. Under Task 6 and 8, Trench Openings equals 6.35. Under Task 7 and 9, Pickling equals 40. Task Cost Statistic. Click on right mouse button, Dashboard, F12. If there is a task selected, then you see the cost of the single task. There is the possibility to show effort and cost tables for either resources or accounts. Evaluating resources. In this chapter, we are creating a resource usage bar chart, a combined histogram showing a number of allocated hours of people per month, and cost versus income. Resource bar chart. Preparing the cell system. Open Time Distance View in Tilos Explorer. Select Time Distance Cell. Under Menu. Select Cells. Column. Add columns. Select the new cell. Select the cell wizard. Under Select New Cell Type, select Time Cell. Under Select Cell Content, select Create and Display New Cell Content, Time Related. Check Insert Resource Bar Chart. Under Name field, type Diagrams. Select Master Cell appears. Under Time Master Cell, select 2, 4. The diagram is created. Now we assign what to display. Set the resources to display. Click the Time cell. Under Define Resource Bar Chart, press button to generate report lines. Select Subprojects Main. Select Color Code. Select Step 1 to 10. Click OK. The chart now is populated. Adding a legend. On top of the chart in the other cell, we now want to add a legend. First, we have to combine the cell with the current one. Select the time cell created. Under Menu, select Cells. Select Connect Cells. Select Up. Select Cells. Select Connect Cells. Select Up. Select the time cell. Select Chart Object tab. Press Display Legend button. Set Options. Check Display Top Left Legend. Check Legend outside of the cell. Then, press OK. On demand, also glue next upper cell to get more space for the legend. To hide or show the histogram, select Hidden on the tab Chart Definition. Here you may also set other formats. Select the time cell. Under Chart Object, under Hidden, put a check to hide the chart. Resource Diagram. Adding diagram labor hours per month. Select the chart cell with the resource usage bar chart. Under Chart Object, press Add Plus button to insert a new histogram. The new diagram dialog opens. Select Type Time Histogram. Name Labor Hours. Then, press OK. Under Chart Object, select Time Histogram row. Select Define Histogram. Click Add Plus button. The diagram line appears. Under Data Source and Settings group, under Name field, write Labor Hours. Under Data Source field, select Allocations, Resources. Under Report Data field, select Effort of Time, Permanence. Under Planning State field, select Allocations, Planned. Under Report Scope group, check Selected column to select Main Subproject. Press Select Resources button. Choose Specialist. Choose Operator. Choose Foreman. Choose Assistant. Then, press OK. Under Define Histogram, under Display Settings, Histogram Settings opens. Under Interval Group, on the Unit field, select Month. Then, press OK. Adjust the separation line. Your chart should look like the following picture. You may change the cell width to get more space for the histograms. You may change the proportion between the diagram by dragging the separation line between the diagrams. Cost diagram. The goal is to get a bar diagram showing cost and income and also how cost is split to the accounts. You should have done the previous exercise already in order to be able to create diagrams. Create a diagram. Select Chart Cell. Under Chart Object tab, select Add Plus button. New diagram dialog box appears. Select Type equals Time Histogram. Write Name equals Cost and Income. Press OK. Adjust the arrow to view the space. Create first diagram, labor cost. Select Define Histogram. Select Add Histogram button. Diagram line appears. Under Data Source and Settings group, under Name field equals Labor Cost. Under Data Source field equals Allocations, Costs. Under Report Data field equals Cost. Under Planning State field equals Allocations, Planned. Under Report Scope group, check Selected column to select Main Subprojects. Press Select Account button. Select Account appears. Under Selected column, check Labor. Under Diagram Presentation group, check Cumulate. Foreground color equals orange. Press OK. Machine costs. Repeat the previous steps. Select Define Histogram. Select Add Histogram button. Diagram line appears. Under Data Source and Settings group. Under Name field equals Machine cost. Under Data Source field equals Allocations, Costs. Under Report Data field equals Cost. Under Planning State field equals Allocations, Planned. Under Report Scope group. Check Selected column to select main sub-projects. Press Select Account button. Select Account appears. Under Selected column. Check Machines. Under Diagram Presentation group. Check Cumulate. Foreground color equals green. Then, press OK. Other costs. Repeat step previous step, but set. Select Account equals Others. Select Define Histogram. Select Add Histogram button. Diagram line appears. Under Data Source and Settings group. Under Name field equals Other cost. Under Data Source field equals Allocations, Costs. Under Report Data field equals Cost. Under Planning State field equals Allocations, Planned. Under Report Scope group. Check Selected column to select main sub-projects. Press Select Account button. Select Account appears. Under Selected column. Check Others. Under Diagram Presentation group. Check Cumulate. Foreground color equals blue. Press OK. Income chart. Select Define Histogram. Select Add Histogram button. Diagram line appears. Under Data Source and Settings group. Under Name field equals Income. Under Data Source field equals Allocations, Costs. Under Report Data field equals Income. Under Planning State field equals Allocations, Planned. Under Report Scope group. Check Selected column to select main sub-projects. Press Select Account button. Select Account appears. Under Selected column. Check Income. Under Diagram Presentation group. Check Cumulate. Foreground color equals blue. Then, press OK. If you close the Histogram Properties dialog, your diagram should look like this. Stacking the bars. On selected histogram, select Tab Histogram Definition and press button. Display Settings. Under Define Histogram tab, press button Display Settings. Histogram Settings appears. Under Interval Group, check Unit equals Month. Under Settings Group, check Stack Diagrams Together. Check Apply Presentation Groups. Select Display Groups side by side. Check Display Value Table for Stacked Diagram. Under Label Group 1 bars equals Sum Cost. Under Label Group 2 bars equals Sum Income. Then, press OK. Under Define Histogram, check if Income Diagram row is under Presentation Group 2. Adjust Arrow to View. Reducing text lines. Under Define Histogram tab. Under Display Value Table column. Check Uncheck to show value on chart. Diagrams from external data. The goal is to get a diagram showing a cost flow evaluated in other programs to compare with internal Tilos data. Adding the cash flow to compare cost flow and payments. Select the chart. Under Chart Objects, press Add plus Diagram. New diagram line appears. Under Select Chart Type, choose Time Histogram. Set name to Cash Flow. Under Define Histogram tab, press Add plus Report Line. Diagram line appears. Under Data Source and Settings group, set name equals Cost. Data source equals Allocation Cost. Report data field equals cost. Planning state equals allocations, planned. Diagram presentation group. Set display as equals line graph. Foreground color equals red. Check full area underline. Presentation group equals group 1. Under report scope group. Check selected column for main sub-project. Select account button. Select labor, materials, machines and others cost. Then click OK. Set slice values. Press the chart. Under Define Histogram tab. Select Display Settings button. Set interval unit equals month. Then, press OK. We will now make the payment line. Select the chart cell. Under Define Histogram. Press Add plus Report Line button. Diagram line appears. Under Data Source and Settings group. Under Name field equals Payments. Under Data Source equals Profile Data. Under Profile create a profile. Report Data field equals Value 1. Under Diagram Presentation group. Set Display as equals Line Graph. Set Foreground Color equals Green. Check Full Area underline. Presentation group equals Group 2. Then, press OK. Grouping. Select the chart. Under Define Histogram tab. Select Display Settings button. Check Unit Interval equals Month. Check Stack Diagram Together. Check Apply Presentation Group. Select Balance Groups. Press OK. The curve is now showing the difference between payments and cost flow. Lastly, let's create a quantity for pipe materials. Note that pipe quantities are assigned on Task 7 and Task 9 pipe laying. Select the chart. Under Chart Object, click Add Diagram. New diagram appears. Under Select a Chart Type, choose Time Histogram. Set name to Pipe Quantity. Now under Define Histogram, click Add Report Line. The diagram line appears. Under Data Source and Settings, set name to Pipe Quantity. Under Data Source, put Allocations Resources. Under Report Data field, choose Quantity, Used Consumables. Planning State, choose Allocations Planned. Now under Report Scope, check the sub-project. Under Diagram Presentation, check Cumulate. Display as, choose Bar Graph. Foreground color to green. Under Select Resources, choose Pipe under Materials group. Click OK. Click OK again. Now the materials is distributed with the total cumulative 4,000 meters. Adjust the diagram. Under Display Settings, set interval unit to month. Then click OK.